Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Denver Broncos. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On first down, Keenum. And Thomas has it. And they'll take him down.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today. Shotgun snap for Keenum. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. In his own end zone, it's Carr. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And an alley to run. That's good for 21 yards. And get down. Carr now on first down. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They go play action here on first down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And it pops free. Carr will try it again on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. On first and 10, here's Carr. He dumps it off for Henry. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. On second down, here's Henry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Carr now on first down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Shotgun now for Carr. This will be caught just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they go the wrong way on this one. Now Carr. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. From the gun, it's Carr. And this is caught by Cooper for a Raider touchdown. They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. A look at the defensive starters now for the Raiders. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions,
on 2nd down, here's Yeldon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Keenum on 3rd down. They go with the screen. It's Yeldon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Carr going to throw. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it. Yes. Carr gives to Rashard. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10.
hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Carr. Letting one go deep for Rob. He's got a man. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Here's a give to Rashard. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Carr to throw on second down. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Throwing his Carr on third down. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides. Throwing on first down is Carr. Stepping up, he'll try and run. 11 more on that one. Into the red zone, it's Carr. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And incomplete there, almost picked off.
I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Here's a give to Yeldon. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
From the gun, it's Keenum. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
2nd and 10. Keenum here again. His throw incomplete.
I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. He goes underneath for Yeldon. And they'll run it here. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now Carr on the bootleg. Escaping the pressure right. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And they'll go on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. On second down, here's Carr. Bryant with a catch right side. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. That one complete to Yeldon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. On 1st and 10, Keenum. This is Yeldon on the dump off. And he'll be taken down. From the gun, here's Keenum. On the crossing route, he gets Demaryius Thomas. Throwing on 1st down is Keenum. The loss of a full three. Broncos in the hurry-up, trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. They'll fake the handoff. Now Keenum. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Working from the gun, Keenum. That one taken in by Carlos Henderson. This from 54 yards away. And this one is no good. He missed it. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Lions who hold on to the lead in that one. 2 touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. From there, we head over to the Pacific Northwest to check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And you can see there, it's the visiting LA Rams who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Jared Goff. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. In our game, it's been the play of Derek Carr that's led the way. His guys have a 2 touchdown lead as we hand it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line. Now a handoff to Richard. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Roberts with it over the middle. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Flush to his right. Complete to Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now Carr. A quick hitter complete. It's Bryant. Now Carr again. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll be brought down at the 21. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And all the way down inside the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Carr going to throw. They'll roll him out right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just
trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Now after the INT, it's Carr rolling to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he will score. They'll indeed run here right off the bat. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. On second down, Washington. And he'll slip his way up across the 30. Throwing his Carr on third down. Looking deep in the direction of... And got his man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Throwing on first down is Carr. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. On third down, Carr eluding the pressure right. Cooper's got it. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Get down. 180.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Carr to throw on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Carr now on third and goal. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there. The kick by Tavecchio is good.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He finds Yeldon.
But this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
Sanders has it over the middle. And certainly some style points there on the spin. To the air again, Keenum. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. This is Richard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Right back to him on first down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Get down. 280.
On the ground, Richard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Richard. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And they'll go ground game here to the tailback. And able to push his way forward here for a good little game. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Oakland, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.